gentlemen, welcome to the Kevin Talk Show with your host, Mr. PASTA75.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Kevin Talk Show News. I'm your host, Mr. PASTA75, and gee whiz, it has been a long time since our last Kevin Talk Show. Since then, Donald Trump has become president, Beyonce has taken up tennis, and of course, the fake news that no one knows about yet, which is incredibly weird. I haven't seen any news post this article yet, not even Fox News. Rats have finally managed to land a space shuttle on Jupiter. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. Rats have landed on Jupiter before mankind. Mankind never imagined that rats could not even eat broccoli or something, but stuff has gone down. Jupiter, the planet without Jupiter, so uninhabitable and desolate that it doesn't even have a solid surface. But against all odds, the rats have managed to land and successfully establish a colony of cheese on Jupiter. They say that the colony is floating on strings from the core of the planet. And so what they did is in 2005, because it takes a long time to get down to the core, they sent down very, very strong, completely heat-proof metal rods, and it attached to the core of the Jupiter planet, and it went all the way up to the surface and attached to the cheese, because they sent the cords down in 2005, and then they launched the space shuttle, and it got there a few months ago, and then attached the cords to the to the cheese, and now the rats apparently live in there. NASA, if you're thinking of colonizing Jupiter, my man would be the rats, okay? Not the Russians, not the Soviets, which is kind of the same thing. So, yeah, the rats. Go the rats. And second article of the day, Donald Trump has become President of the United States of America. This is groundbreaking news, ladies and gentlemen. You thought it would be impossible, but against all odds, Mr. Donald J. Trump has finally achieved his life goal and become President of the United States of America. I don't know if people do not know if this is a good thing for America or a bad thing for America. Personally, I think America's screwed, but you guys can think what you want to think. So Donald Trump has recently employed some balloons to fight off the ward of Kevin's carrots, because of course Kevin voted strongly against Donald Trump and tried to end politics in America completely by attempting to murder Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. He managed to get his leg chopped off by Hillary Clinton because she apparently knows karate and she had a knife on her at the time. And he also got his nose a little bit scratched by Donald Trump's cat when he tried to burn down his house. So yeah, things aren't going very well for Kevin. He stopped all carrots and tomato production because he needed to save up loads of money for the attempt of the assassination of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, but they failed. So obviously carrot and tomato production is back in full pump, which means that the UK, Thailand, China, New Zealand, America, Panama, UK, Russia, Ukraine and Belgium have been going without tomatoes and carrots for several months on end. This has been a global disaster for the whole world and it's not looking very good, but as I said, the veggie production in Kevin has started again, and all the countries I just named before should have carrots, tomatoes and potatoes within a few hours from this recording. And of course, yes, they failed, and then Donald Trump was trying to set balloons on Kevin. So Kevin is currently in hiding in, we believe, the Soviet Union, Russia. So he's trying to hide in Russia somewhere. I don't know if they have sewers, and anyway, even if they did, I'm pretty sure I would expect them to freeze over because it's so damn cold in Russia. So yeah, I don't know how well it's going for Kevin. Here's a photo of Kevin freezing his bum off in the sewers right now. Moving on, Miss Beyonce, one of the greatest female singers in 2016 and 15, has finally taken up her has finally quit her job as a singer and has finally taken up tennis. You've seen Bill Gates take up tennis before and win 500 championships in a row, but now we have Mrs. Beyonce taking up tennis as well, and she is said to be the greatest female player of tennis since 2006. This means that she could possibly overtake Bill Gates, who is the second best tennis player in the world, and yeah. So things ain't looking very good for Mr. Bill Gates. Also, to account the fact that Microsoft Surface is kind of a bit of a flop, and Windows Phone, and anything else, and all of Microsoft's attempts to enter the smartphone market. Microsoft, if you're listening to it, you make great PCs. Stick with PCs. Don't make phones or tablets because they suck. This is me. I've been PASTA75. Thank you all so much for watching the Kevin Talk Show, and I will see you in the next century. Goodbye. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
And the pun of the week is, what is Whitney Houston's favourite type of coordination? Hand-eye. Thank you for listening to this Kevin Talk Show, and I'll see you in the next one.